Let's take a look at the matchups in the bracket here of the quarterfinal games today. In addition to this game, we have other games going on tonight around the state. In South Haven 15-6, facing Pawnee Heights 13-9. Also tonight, Hanover 21-1 will be taking on Beloit St. John's 12-7. And also McPherson Elric Christian 14-9 facing Waverly 12-9. Those are the other games going on in the quarterfinals of the state tournament opening round play. Now, Northern Valley comes into this game averaging 61 points per game, and the Thunderhawks of Wheatland Grinnell are averaging 52 points per game. And you make anything out of that?
Well, I would love to see the breakdown of that stat when you would have started 0-7, because I know it was more about the 50-point level. When Northern Valley did finally turn it on, they won, I think, 5 consecutive games by a running clock into the fourth quarter. So Northern Valley, you spelled it out right there with that stat. They know how to score the basketball. We talked about it all year, how they score in absolute waves. They can go a quarter where they only have maybe 12 or 14, and then the next quarter you turn around and they got 26. They have scored 46 or more points in a half 4 times.
A lot of games are won at the free throw line. Most games are won or lost at the free throw line. Northern Valley shoots 59% at the free throw line, and the Thunderhawks shoot 58% at the free throw line. I don't think either team has an advantage there, it looks like to me. By the way, I mentioned that game in 2017. It was on March the 4th. March the 4th at Palco. Championship game, 74-73, double overtime, and the win went to the Thunderhawks of Wheatland Grinnell in that championship game back in 2017. We're going to take another break. We're a couple of minutes away from all the introductions. Every member of the team will be introduced today. Live coverage on Open Spaces Sports. You're looking at the first round quarterfinal games right there on your screen here on Open Spaces Sports. Back after these messages.
Would you like one-on-one accounting, tax planning and preparation, and financial services in a warm, personal environment? Then look no further than Barney Dickman, CPA for over 30 years. After several years of working for a large CPA firm, Barney Dickman decided to strike out on his own, and he hasn't looked back since. Barney Dickman is a community and people-oriented person and is able to meet your needs on an intimate, personal level. Barney Dickman, CPA, located in Grinnell, Kansas. Better Built Trailers, located just off of I-70's exit 93 at Grainfield, can take care of all of your trailer needs and so much more. When it comes to trailers and trailer sales, Mike Banner has what you're looking for, from the 12 different brands of trailers to the manufacturing of their own Better Built brand of hay trailers, and offering accessories and trailer services to go along with being your place to go for all of your Polaris ATV needs. At Better Built Trailers in Grainfield, they have the technicians and personnel to do your job.
Blue Stem Medical Clinic of Quinter is there to support the medical needs of Gove County area and beyond. They feature board-certified family physicians, they offer a full line of medical services from obstetrics to geriatrics, and they are board-certified in family medicine.
Daniel Schultz Seeds is your Channel Seeds dealer in the Grainfield area, and he understands seedsmanship is truly what sets Channel apart from other seed brands. He's willing to go to your farm, assess your conditions, diagnose your challenges, and then recommend the best solution specific to your needs. He's also your Red River Commodities agent in the Grainfield area. That's Daniel Schultz Seeds, supporting the Thunderhawks.
At Equity Bank, they mean more. More solutions for your finances and more bankers standing by, whether that's in our lobbies or in the drive-thrus. They're at the Equity Bank. They're proud members of the community, big supporters of high school athletics. They shoot straight, and you score when it comes to no ATM fees nationwide. And don't forget to ask about Equity Bank Insurance, which offers an array of insurance products from home, auto, farm, business, and crop insurance. Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
The equity in Equity Bank is more than just a name for them. It's a part of how they live and do business. Equity Bank knows that building something takes expertise, vision, and hard work. And that's why they have been building one of the fastest growing banks in the region by working side by side with their customers. Equity Bank didn't just inherit a bank, they built one. Go online to equitybank.com and see all the state-of-the-art banking solutions that Equity Bank can offer you. Member FDIC.
They stand at the kitchen sink and fill their cups with hot coffee. In another 2 hours, the sun will dawn over the farm. As they sip the hot liquid, they listen to the farm report, wondering what this year's harvest will bring. They have farmed for as long as they can remember. More than what they do, farming is who they are. This is Lloyd Culbertson with First National Bank and Trust in Phillipsburg, Logan, Long Island, Smith County Bank and Smith Center, and Solomon Valley Bank in Beloit. Member FDIC. These people and countless other local farmers are at harvest season. The literal fruits of their labor are at hand. We know you've done your best, for we've admired local farmers for as long as we can remember. If there's any way we can help, please tell us. We believe in you.
Welcome back, folks. The home of the Thunderhawks in Greenfield, Kansas. Grinnell, Wheatland Grinnell High School. As we get ready for the introductions here and the playing of the national anthem, singing of the national anthem, I guess. Will Bixman, the head coach of the Thunderhawks. Kevin Sides, the head coach of the Huskies. Rich Epp, Clint Cox. Here are the introductions for Northern Valley. Glenn Brands, an assistant coach. Brendan Sammons. Aiden Hammond, the team manager. Also Kyle Spear. Non-starters for the Huskies: Colton Bailey, Kai Cox, Aaron Hendrickson, Jeremiah Hansen, Brody Preston, Drew Schemper, and Clay Preston. Now for the Thunderhawks of Wheatland Grinnell High School. The managers: the assistant coach Clay Schwartz, managers Elliot Godek, Jaylee Galentine, Robert Mason, Maddox Huswa, and Spencer Beckman. The non-starters: Nathan Bolbrock, Hunter Stroop, we missed all of that.
That's all right. We did the starters. I'll catch them before we put the ball into play.
No, we're not doing the starters till now. Here we go. Give us the starters for the Huskies.
No, they're going to go through the Thunderhawks here. We can't kid them here. We got a little bit of crowd noise.
Oh, they're giving that. Okay, I was wrong. I apologize. We'll go through those starters again for Northern Valley. The non-starters for Wheatland Grinnell: again, Nathan Bolbrock, Hunter Stroop, Trevor Humphreys, Jordan Perez Jimenez, Dagan Hurl, Tyrell Chapin, Tyrell Chapin. Now the starters look like this: Trevor Zarbonecki, a 6'3" senior, Ryan Heyer, 5'8" junior, Isaac Mendez, a 5'10" junior, Trey Vincent, a 6' junior, and Jet Vincent, a 6'1" sophomore. Now, Clint, give us the starting lineup for the Huskies.
Well, Northern Valley's going to start this way. They've started this way most of the year. They're going to start with the big man inside, the senior, the lone senior. He gets a lot of playing time. Theron Cox, he's a 6'2" senior. Big guy inside, been playing extremely good defense. Follow him with the freshman, the catalyst, in my opinion, to a lot of our games here, Kenton Tallheim. He's a 5'10" freshman. Bailey Sides is the point guard. The coach's kid is a 6' junior. Eric Loya, there can be nobody hotter in the gym if he gets that way than Eric Loya. He's a junior and he stands 6'2", a long, lean kid that can really put the ball in the basket. And then they round out that starting lineup with the sophomore Foster Brands. He's a 6'2" man. He's got to handle the boards inside if Northern Valley's going to do well here tonight. And they're going to start it off. The Thunderhawks are going to start in a man-to-man defense, something they did not show too much of in that sub-state action. His Sides is going to take it inside. He stopped at the elbow and has to go all the way back to Cox. Now to Tallheim on the wing. He'll go around that high ball screen, and Northern Valley's playing patient. They get it inside to Cox. He's got to go back outside to Loya, and they're going to get a 3-second whistle there by Cox as he was trying to clear the lane.
Yep, turnover gives the ball to the Thunderhawks. They'll bring it up the floor. Across the timeline with the basketball is Higher. He's still in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline to Vincent. Outside with it. This is Trey Vincent. Now outside to Ryan Higher. Higher on the right side, looking inside. Zarbanecki spins, turns, shoots it up. Blocked out of the air by the Huskies. It'll be out of bounds to Wheatland Grinnell. Cox got that block that time.
He's done an excellent job of controlling the rim and what's going on inside the last couple games, and he starts off early here on Big Z.
Zarbanecki has started all 4 years for this team, driving. Vincent turns, shoots it on the way. He got the basket. Vincent with the basket, the first one of the game, 2-0.
The big athlete there, Jet Vincent, nice move inside and scores. They get it inside to Cox. He tries to go back outside to Tallheim, throws it over his head. It'll be a turnover. Just kind of the way the Thunderhawks wanted to do it. Northern Valley hadn't even got a shot off yet. Two turnovers on the defensive end.
Lots of emotion in the gym here tonight. Across the timeline, Higher with the ball on the dribble. Brings it across the timeline, outside of the dribble. Northern Valley man-to-man with the defense. Driving, Vincent with the ball on the right side. Brother Trey Vincent driving, pulls up at the free throw line. Outside with the ball, Higher on a drive, shoots it off the glass. No good, but Zarbanecki there for the rebound, and he's fouled. The big fella, Zarbanecki with a rebound for the Thunderhawks. And the foul is going to be whistled on Cox. Zarbanecki to the line to shoot. First one on the way, rolls off, no good. Again, we said they're about a 58% free throw shooting team. Zarbanecki, 60% on the year at the free throw line. Rich Epp, Clint Cox, we're in Greenfield, Kansas on Open Spaces Sports. The free throw is on the way. It's going to be good. And the Thunderhawks lead 3-0.
Thunderhawks will be in that 2-2-1 full court pressure here against Northern Valley. Sides kicks it over to Loya. He's going to try and attack, gets it inside to the new sub end of the game. Colton Bailey goes up and over Big Z and scores.
Nice move on the inside by Bailey. Cuts the lead to 1, 3-2. Higher walks it up across the timeline for the Thunderhawks. Coming to the right side of the floor, hands it off. Mendez outside looking inside. Zarbanecki, ball knocked away loose on the floor. It's going to be out of bounds. Off the outstretched hands of Colton Bailey.
It's a fun matchup inside, Rich, and we get to watch it all night long. Colton Bailey and Zarbanecki, as they really, both guys are strong kids, and the only difference is about 2 years of age. Zarbanecki's playing football in Dodge City next year, and I wouldn't be surprised if Colton Bailey, by the time he's a senior, he'll sign to play football somewhere too. As Northern Valley comes across, they've got Tolheim on the wing. He's trapped in there. They get it to sides. NBA three is going to be no good. But that man who I was talking about gets a shot back. Northern Valley is 0 for 2 from the three-point line, but another offensive rebound by Tolheim, but he has to kick it out and kick it out to Vincent.
And Vincent gets it off to Higher, brings it up the floor for the Thunderhawks. Far side, Jet Vincent with the ball. Now driving on the lane, Higher to the right side. Mendez fires an outside three and right it down.
He went over the outstretched arms of their brands and just hit nothing but nylon. Loya skip pass all the way over to Tolheim. 3-on-1 opportunity. Tries to squeeze one in, but Jet Vincent's got extremely quick hands. Again, knocks that ball right out of bounds. Northern Valley have to play it in from underneath with sides.
Great quickness by Northern Valley, or rather by Thunderhawks, to get back on defense because it looked like a sure two.
They squeeze it in here to Tolheim. He has to go to Brands. Working on Mendez. Turns, fires, rattles out.
Rebounded out to Vincent, and back come the Thunderhawks, up 6-2 in the ball game. First quarter, 5:08 as you can see in the game. Across the timeline with the basketball. Outside with it, Vincent. And a whistle.
No whistle.
No whistle.
Sides took it away from Zarbanecki. So Loya trying to work somewhere, finds an open Colton Bailey, but it's blocked by Zarbanecki.
Back come the Thunderhawks with the ball. Up across the timeline with it. Higher on the dribble with it. Driving in the lane. They feed it off to Zarbanecki. No whistle. Coach thought maybe an offensive foul. Rebounded out on the missed shot.
Here's Sides. Sides goes all the way. Reverse layup up and in with the score.
Sides with the basket. 6-4. Northern Valley Down by 2. Thunderhawks with the ball. This is Higher on the near side. Driving down to the baseline. 10-footer way long.
What a defensive stand there by the freshman Tallheim. Sides now to Loya on the wing. Going against Vincent. He's going to go right to the rim. Now he's going to be called for too many steps as he could not control it.
Third turnover of the game against the Huskies. Out of bounds to the Thunderhawks. 6-4 the score.
Hanson will check in here for Northern Valley, and Brands to sit. That is something Northern Valley's got a little bit of an advantage of. They're going to probably play 8 here tonight.
Across the timeline with the basketball. Isaac. Mendez outside, top of the key. This is Vincent. Left side, Higher. Mendez, top of the key, left side. Vincent fires a 3-ball. Got it.
They are hot from the outside right now. It doesn't matter who's going to put it up. It's going in. Beautiful pass inside and one opportunity. Sides made that happen with a little drop-down pass to Bailey. Colton Bailey makes the basket, gets a foul, and he'll go to the line. First foul against Higher.
Let's look at this. Bounce pass. That was great, and a layup off the glass.
You got all replays. Gotcha.
Rebound, basket, good. Thunderhawk basketball. Higher will bring it up the floor. Across the timeline, 3:29 to play here in the first period. Driving, Vincent, 15-footer on the way, off the iron, missing. Rebounded out. Northern Valley with the basketball. Thalheim.
Thalheim will reset here to Sides. High ball screen set there by Colton Bailey, but he denies it, goes the other way, finds Thalheim open for a 3. This one's just short, but a rebound in there by Jeremiah Hanson. Kicking over for a 3 for Loya. It's good.
Loya with a triple. Cuts the lead. Doesn't cut it. Gives Northern Valley the 1-point 10-9 lead. Mendez driving. Traveling call. Turnover. Second turnover against the Thunderhawks. Ball goes back to Northern Valley in a 10-9 ball game.
We talked about it in the beginning. This is going to be a high-scoring, high-energy affair, and we have not been disappointed so far here tonight. Sides now across the timeline. Northern Valley's got some numbers. He'll get it back to Thalheim for 3, and he made it! Northern Valley with 2 last trips down here, knocking in 2 3-pointers. They got a big lead of now 4 points.
13-9, the Huskies by 4. Back-to-back threes by the Huskies. Down low to Zarbanicki in that lane, spins. Oh, that's a great move.
Beautiful move by Big Z, just going around him. Loya on the wing, now he's going to skip all the way over to Thalheim. Now quickly around, now to Sides. He'll see if he can make it a 3, and he made the 3. 3 threes in a row. Northern Valley's hot.
16-11, the Huskies raining threes here in Greenfield at Thunderhawk country. Driving, another great move that time by Zarbanicki, but he missed the shot.
Sides calmly brings it up. Nobody's going to stop him. He'll pop it, and he'll rattle around. No good. Offensive rebound there by Hanson, but he gets it stripped by Mendez.
Fourth turnover of the game against the Huskies. Mendez with the ball outside to Higher. Higher. Outside on the dribble. 1:35 left in the first period. Right side, outside to Zarbanicki. Zarbanicki at the top of the key. Now back to Vincent. Jet driving left side. Holds up. Behind the back dribble, the sophomore drive. Scoops, shoots, missed it. Got his own rebound. Can he save it? Yes. Vincent missed the shot. Got his own rebound that time. Far side of the floor with the ball.
Thalheim got caught on a screen by Big Z, and Jet Vincent made him pay.
He really did.
Loya on the near side, going to go baseline now, pulls up for a long jump shot, just short, no good. Big Z's got an outlet, but he chose not to take it.
And so the Thunderhawks bring the ball up the floor. Mendez driving into the lane, spins, shoots it off the glass, no, tipped around, and finally rebounded out to Loya.
Sides now to Hanson with just a few ticks left there to go. 41 left to go here in the first quarter. Sides is going to the rim, through traffic, somehow keeps it, and goes off at Trey Vincent. It'll be out of bounds. Northern Valley with 35 ticks left here in that first quarter, holding on to that 2-point lead, seeing if they can stretch it here.
I'll tell you what, that ball was going, bouncing around like a pinball.
I don't know how he kept a hold of it, honestly. Into the corner to Thalheim. Pump fakes, gets it inside. He tries to get it inside to Bailey. Now Jet Vincent over to his brother Trey. Jump stop, up and no good.
Easy basket, but he missed it. And back come the Huskies.
Here's Sides with now 20 to go. Rotates now over to Hansen. Hansen working on the man-to-man by Mendez. Wide open shot here by Loya is missed. It's going to go off a higher, and Northern Valley's going to get another chance with 8.8 to go. Some subs coming in here trying to make sure we get this one across as they bring in a little more height as Tallheim and Colton Bailey sit Brands and Cox into the game. Man-to-man the entire night here so far for the Thunderhawks as they get it into Cox. With 7 and now 6, DeLoya shakes around Jet Benson all the way to the rim, up and in.
Nice move to the basket by Loya at the end of the first quarter. The score is Northern Valley 18, Wheatland Grinnell 14.
Opportunities available to you and your family. Simply search for Gove Community Bible Church. They hope to see you soon. Proud supporters of Quinter and Wheatland.
18-14, welcome back. Thunderhawk basketball. Bobrock has checked into the game. Vincent for three, in and out, no good. Rebound to the floor to Brands, trying to fight it up. Finally, Zarbanicki's got it. It's blocked, and there's a foul call. Coach Sides wanted those Huskies to grab that rebound. Instead, they pick up a foul. That's the second foul of the game.
And this one goes against Hansen, and it's a great example of what they're asked to do here. The big man, Darbanecki, is not going to be denied that rebound. He just went after it harder than all the Northern Valley Huskies, and he gets to earn another chance at it as he knocks calmly down the first free throw. One foul for the Thunderhawks so far, 2 for the Northern Valley Huskies. They are letting them play, and I love it.
They are letting them play. That one is missing. Rebounded out to the Huskies.
Sides, long pass to Loya. Nobody's in front of him. He's going to go up. What a block by Jet Vincent!
Vincent Wisden climbed the ladder, folks, and deflected and rejected that shot. Thunderhawk basketball. Far side Mendez, top of the key, Ballbrock. Outside Vincent with a basketball. Trey, Jet outside, now back to Ballbrock on the far side. Thunderhawks a little bit patient. Mendez for three, short off the iron. Rebound, however, to Vincent, shoots it up, no. Rebound out of there to Cox, and the Huskies have the ball.
Quickly up to the side to Hansen. Northern Valley's doing a good job of pushing the ball here, getting some early opportunities. Hansen open at the elbow, a pull up for the long jump shot, no good. Trey Vincent skies for that rebound.
Vincent with the ball, hands off to Zarbanecki and back to Vincent. Will bring it across the timeline. Far side to Ballbrock, now into the hands of Jet Vincent. Top of the key to Mendez. 6:45 left in the first half. Outside long-range three ball, in and out, no good, and rebounded out of there to Brands.
A couple of them have just missed there for the Thunderhawks, or we'd be talking about a different game here right now. Loya, high ball screen there from Cox. Now goes into the corner to Sides, but it's a little lackadaisical, and that pass is stolen by Isaac Mendez.
And back come the Thunderhawks with the ball. That's the sixth turnover unofficially. Zarbanicki for three, way short. Rebounded into the hands of Hansen.
Hansen to push. Now he'll drop back for Loya. Thought about a three. Now he'll go to the rim. Now kick back. Wide open three-pointer for Hansen. Up and no good. Just long.
Mendez with the ball. A whistle and a timeout. All-American Glass. They'll get it done right each and every time. And I know they're watching tonight. I don't think they made the trip.
Good sponsor to the program here and always been a good one for Northern Valley sports.
Outside with the basketball. Long shot by Vincent. Downtown, no. Rebounded out to the Huskies.
That was a deep NBA three as Northern Valley had flashed into a zone defense there, and the Thunderhawks didn't exactly know what to do with it. Tallheim goes around Vincent, now Sides. Working on higher, goes all the way to the rim. Sides has done a good job of taking the ball to the rim and scores again. Give him 7 for the night.
He does have 7 in the ball. Higher across the timeline, far side to Ballbrock. Now left side of the hands, goes off to Vincent. Top of the key, Mendez fires a long three. Off the iron, missing. One shot, rebounded out. Husky basketball.
Here's Tallheim. Now to Sides. Over that high ball screen, a switch over there. He's got Zarbanecki. They got to find Cox inside as the little man Hires trying to match him. Cox has the ball way out high. Now to Tallheim. Into Hansen in the corner. They're going to try and get him the ball inside. He's got to go after it here. Now they finally got it switched back. Cox to the rim. His box shot up and no good. Isaac Mendez, strong rebound.
Mendez brings it out of there for the Thunderhawks, who are down by 5, 20-15. Mendez drive, shoots it on the way. No, but he's fouled, going to the basket. He'll go to the free throw line.
He caught Brands on his heels just a little bit. Mendez has been firing that three-pointer, and Brands did not want him to get another one off. But this is going to be Brands' first foul. Mendez to the line for the first time here tonight.
Brands to the free throw line on the year. He is a 61% free throw shooter, and he knocks it home.
3 substitutions in for Northern Valley. Colton Bailey, a newcomer, Drew Skimper in, and Loya comes back in as well as Jet Vincent in for Trey Vincent here for the Thunderhawks.
20-16, Mendez to shoot the second. Trying to cut the lead to 3. It's good, but no, his foot was on the line. No free throw. That could be a big mistake right there.
Mark that one in your book, Rich. This one's going to be a tight one. We anticipate all the way. Every point matters, and Isaac Mendez just steps on the line. Here's Loya. Now back over to Tallheim. Pick and roll, they get it inside to Drew Skipper. He's doubled, and Zarbanek, he just took it from him. He just reached in and took it from him.
He really did. Back comes Mendez, baseline drive, and a blocking foul is going to be whistled against the Huskies, and that's against Hanson, his second foul of the game.
Mendez has changed his mind. He stopped shooting threes and going to the rim, and it's working for him.
Higher to key the ball in bounds. Baseline over the top to Vincent. Long left it short. Got his own rebound. Up underneath Zarbanek. He missed it. Put it back up. No, but a foul call. Zarbanek upset that he didn't make the follow, but so is Vincent. Out of the line to shoot will be Zarbanek.
I never anticipated the strong hands of Trevor Zarbanek. He is just making such an impact with just grabbing rebounds out of Northern Valley's hands.
The reason this guy's going to Dodge City to play football, huh?
I want him at a middle linebacker in Manhattan. Are you kidding me? This guy looks like he can play some ball.
20-17, trying to cut the lead to 2 here. 4:20 to play here in the first half. Zarbanecki's next free throw on the way. You can write it down.
So Tallheim to take over the point. Sides is on the bench. Tallheim now to Loya on the wing. High ball screen. They're going to switch it. Loya down inside. Now they're going to kick to Colton Bailey. Hanson on the switch now. He's guarded by Zarbanecki. Trying to get it inside to Colton Bailey. Wonderful defense by Trey Vincent.
That is the 8th turnover of the game against the Huskies, who lead by 2. Outside, Vincent with the ball now into the hands of Higher on the dribble. Northern Valley man-to-man defensively. Higher on a drive out of the lane, feeds it off to Zarbanecki. Right side, long-range 3 ball, off the iron, missing, and rebounded out to the Huskies. So Vincent missed the 3 ball.
Now the out, Tallheim. Looking for a little space here. Now they get it to Drew Skipper, he'll fire the 3, and he'll make the 3. Drew Skipper hasn't made a 3 in a varsity game in probably 10 games or more.
So he knocks it home. Skipper, a 3 ball, 23-18. Northern Valley by 5. Zarbanecki in there, double team, turns, puts it on the way. Tipped around, a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Zarbanecki.
Northern Valley had absolutely surrounded him with 4 players, and I think that's what they're going to have to do.
They smothered Zarbanecki that time, and he got his first foul. It's the second team foul on the Thunderhawks, and it'll be out of bounds to the Huskies.
In as the original starters here for the Thunderhawks, and I think not the same way here for Northern Valley. The 2 bigs are different for Northern Valley. They're trying to get it inside to Colton Bailey, and Big Z continues to strip him.
Down, driving, shot up, no. Follow shot by Vincent, no. Got his own rebound, put it up, no. Rebounded out, couple tries, and here come the Huskies.
Well, he got lucky there, Northern Valley did. Too many easy ones there. Sides hasn't picked it up yet. He's all the way to the rim. Now he's got doubled in there now to Skimper. Skimper to Hanson. Back to Sides. They need some offense here set up. They're trying to lob it inside to Drew Skimper, and does. Flips it up, no good. Needs to take his time a little bit on that one. He was scared of Big Z, and I don't blame him.
Rebounded out to the Thunderhawks, and with the ball Higher across the timeline. Outside to Vincent on the near side. Driving inside. Oh, what a move, but he missed the layup. Back come the Huskies.
Sides. Looking to see where we go. They need an easy bucket. They keep turning it over, and they tried to do it again there. Sides going all the way to the rim. He's going to be bumped before the shot on Higher. It'll be second on Higher, I believe. And
it is his second foul.
So 3 new subs now back into the game for Northern Valley. Tallheim, Cox, and Brands.
That foul was on the floor, so it'll be out of bounds with the Huskies on the baseline.
Sides to play it in. Has to go into the corner here to Loya. Looking to go inside to Cox, and they do. He's doubled. Kick to a free throw jump shot there by Brands. Hits nothing, but he must have stepped on the line, and it'll be out of bounds.
Brands left it a little bit short. Thunderhawk basketball. They're down by 5. Mendez across the timeline. 1:50 left here in the first half. First round quarterfinal game. Mendez drives. Blocked out of the air. A great defensive play. And wait a minute. It's a jump ball call. And it'll be out of bounds to Northern Valley.
Cox had slid his feet over and went straight up, and I don't even think he left the ground. Mendez wasn't ready for it at all and just swatted it back in his face.
All righty. Husky basketball. They're up by 5.
They brought back in Hanson Brands to sit. 4 flat here for Northern Valley. Sides thought about a 3, now goes to Hanson. Goes around the high ball screen. Now to Tallheim. And back to Hanson, now to Sides. Lob pass inside to Cox. He caught it, and Big Z took it again. He took it again.
10 turnovers now against Northern Valley in the game. They're still up by 5, however. Northern Valley with the ball. Outside with it. Vincent on the dribble. Jet. Trey Vincent. Left side, they swing it. Mendez, baseline drive. Put it on the way. Too strong and rebounded out of there to the Huskies.
Northern Valley's got to push the issue here, I think. They got to find some baskets in transition because their half-court offense has been really stagnant here. Now we're under a minute to go here in the first half. Sides trying to press the issue. Goes back out to Hanson. Wide open 3 for Loya is just no good off the right end.
Mendez rebounds for the Thunderhawks, so we're down by 5. We're under a minute to go. 40 seconds left in the half. Higher outside, near side to Mendez. Right side into the hands now of Trey Vincent. Top of the key to Jet Vincent. Mendez looks. He's really been cold outside. Higher. Tried to save it and did right into the hands of Thalheim.
Thalheim to the rim. Up into the Euro step. Rattles around. No good as we're under 20 seconds to go here.
Higher up the floor. Cross the timeline with the ball. Outside with it. Now here comes Vincent. Long NBA 3. No. Rebound loose. Outside Trey Vincent drives. Fires it up. A foul call. And we're going to the free throw line with 5.7 seconds to play.
Trey Vincent had picked that rebound up, and he decided he was not going to fire the 3. He went to the rim, and good things happened. The foul goes against Tallheim. Vincent goes to the line where he gets 2 opportunities and makes the first one.
No field goals for the Thunderhawks in the second quarter. Everything they put up have been free throws. 5 of them.
So 5.7 to go. Here's Trey Vincent, eyes his second one, fires his second one, and rattles it home.
23-20.
Here's Sides, 4, 3, and Mendez picked his pocket.
And a foul on Sides.
And they're going to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
They are indeed. That's the 7th team foul. And so Mendez to the line, and he could cut the lead to 1 here. Mendez.
You got to get in there. It's a 1-on-1 situation. He's got .9. If this comes off the front iron, he's going to score again.
And
yeah,
he stepped over the line, out of bounds.
It's a side violation. You got to put it in from the side, don't you?
Nope, underneath the basket. .9, that's it. We're at halftime in Greenfield with the score at half. Northern Valley 23. Wheatland Grinnell 20.
And it's more than just a job, it's an investment to their customers. It's all brought to you by Smoky Hill Ag in Healy, Kansas. Check them out on their website at smokyhillag.com.
Second half is underway, folks. Rich Epp, there's a shot in the lane. Blocked away by the Huskies. Zarbanecki in the lane. Here we go.
Sides tried to go to Brands, but it was picked off by Jet Benson. It's difficult to understand how fast Jet really is.
Well, I got to tell you, that is the 11th Husky turnover in the game.
Another consecutive block. 2 blocks in a row for Cox on the defensive end as they get it to Loya. Trying to go a little bit softer, going inside with another lob pass, going to go off Heyer's foot and out of bounds. Northern Valley with 2 sloppy possessions.
That's a really tough pass to make to Brands. I mean, he really never had a chance on that. They had it well covered.
Sides to play it in here. Northern Valley just going to lob it up here to Cox, going right at Mendez. And it's going to be stripped by Big Z, but the ball finds Brands, and he finds the basket.
Brands with his first basket of the game, 25-20. Huskies by 5. Thunderhawk basketball. Higher down low to Zarbanicki. Ball knocked away, but saved by Vincent. Zarbanicki in the baseline area. Now to Higher on the left side wing. To the top of the circle to the right side. Outside now to Vincent. Trey, top of the key. Far side driving inside. Kick it outside. Jet Vincent to the baseline. Zarbanicki for 3. No. Rebounded out. Huskies. Sides.
They'll push it to Loya on the wing. He thought about going in there, but Zarbanicki makes a wiggle move and gets it up on the glass. He gets his own rebound. Tolheim open for 3 in the corner. It's good.
Tolheim with a triple, and we have a timeout on the floor.
It's a tough deal. You get your feet set. We talked about it in the break, and you get a wide open look like that when he cashes it. That's a big shot in a game like this where we're only at 28-20.
Outside with the basketball. Long outside 3 is no good by Vincent. Rebound of the floor comes off to the Huskies.
Tolheim secured that one on his way down. Now he's working on Vincent. Kicks it over to Sides. High ball screen with Brands. He's rolling to the basket, but so does Sides with a teardrop. No. The offensive rebound, a couple of them in there. Sides tries to squeeze it up on the glass. No good. Now to Colton Bailey, and he gets an opportunity and then stays here with the Huskies.
Holy cow.
They're battling underneath, man.
What a battle.
As long as you don't hit their arm, man, you're not going to get a whistle. So your body, you better be strong with it. Sides went off of the back of Mendez.
Yeah, but he was still standing out of bounds. He was still standing out of bounds.
Called him for the violation. Didn't get his 2 feet established. Otherwise, that's a wonderful play.
With the ball, the Thunderhawks outside Higher. 28-20 to score. Far side of the floor, Zarbanicki gets it out to Jet Vincent. Jet driving, stops, looks for help. Zarbanicki on the left side to Mendez. Mendez in the circle. Bounce pass down low. Saved by Zarbanicki. Triple team. Outside long range 3 ball. No. Rebound loose on the floor. Hold out of there by Sides. Down the floor. On the sideline pass.
Now to Sides. NBA 3 is good! Sides came to play and buried that one, giving Northern Valley an 11-point lead.
31-20. Northern Valley Huskies. Driving Mendez, lost the ball out of bounds off his foot, turnover.
Tolheim put his hands in there, got it off of his leg. It's another turnover. And Thunderhawks are going to have to pick up full court now. They're going to go into that 2-2-1 press here of a zone look. Sides, now to Loya. He'll cross the timeline. Kind of dead, finds Sides on a teardrop. Now outside, Brands in the corner's going to be long, no good. But Colton Bailey will track it down. He's trying to go somewhere, and they're going to get a foul on Zarbanicki. This time, those big hands that he's got, the Vanilla Gorilla is what I've been told they call him, because he's a big old man. He tried to rip that one out of there. They get him for a whistle.
First foul of the second half, his second foul.
Sides.
Thunderhawks, they just about got it, but
Loya for 3. No good on the long. Higher gets the rebound.
so the Thunderhawks need a basket here. They haven't scored a field goal since the first quarter. Outside Higher on a drive. Kicks it outside to Zarbanicki. Vincent for 3. No. Rebounded out.
Northern Valley's doing a great job at only giving them one and done for the Thunderhawks on the defensive glass. They're doing a good job of clearing it. Beautiful pass by Sides into Loya for a bucket.
The Thunderhawks have gone nearly 12 minutes plus without a field goal. Outside, a whistle and a foul on the Huskies. Loya
was trying to go for the steal there, but Vincent positioned his body well. It was an easy call for the Stripes. And we've got some substitutions coming in. Volbrock here for the Thunderhawks. He'll replace Higher. Hanson and Cox in. Brands and Loya to the bench. Jet Vincent to play it in here at the old timeline.
Thunderhawks have won 8 games in a row. First round of the state tournament, quarterfinal bounce pass to Zarbanicki, double T. Ball stripped away, loose on the floor.
Yeah.
Still loose on the floor, and I think a foul on the Huskies.
No, they caught a kicked ball. Cox had put his hand in there, and Zarbanicki had picked it back up, and Cox kicked it out of his hands. And they got him.
With the ball, Thunderhawks, Vincent, Mendez. Mendez looking inside to Ballbrock. Ballbrock turns, shoots it up, missed it. Rebounded out. Back come the Huskies the other way.
Sides. Calmly dribbles. Nobody stops him. He goes all the way to the rim. He's going to be bumped before the shot. So Northern Valley gets it underneath.
So Nathan Ballbrock gets the foul. That's his first, but it's the second team foul of the half.
Loya's going to check in here for Sides. Coach Sides is going, how is that not shooting? And he's saying, nope, bumped him early. Higher coming in here. Jet Vincent to sit. Tallheim to play it in. Has to find somewhere to go with it and does to Loya at the top of the key. Working on Mendez. Now he kicks it into the corner to Hansen. Back to Loya at the top. One dribble, now wasted it, now back to him. High ball screen, he's going to work his way around it. Big Z took it from him. But then they get it inside to Colton Bailey, and he will score over Ballbrock. Too easy.
The ball bouncing right for the Huskies. They lead 35-20, the biggest lead of the game. Northern Valley leading by 15, and the Thunderhawks need a basket desperately.
They need to go inside, Rich. They need to get Big Z the ball inside.
Ball almost thrown away. Mendez driving into the circle. Looking now into the free throw line outside to Ballbrock. Now to Zarbanicki, who's way outside. Driving, lost it. Ball loose on the floor, trying to save it, and picked up a turnover. Back come the Huskies with the ball.
Tallheim, swing pass over to Hansen. Now back to Loya for a three. It's going to be airballed out of there, but Cox will save it. Somehow gets it to Tallheim. Tallheim to Hansen. Tallheim to back and set this thing up as Trey Vincent marks him and the man-to-man. They've been that way all game long. Here's Hansen, drops it inside to Colton Bailey, but the whistle is going to be on the floor as Trey Vincent was reaching in and got the foul.
Yep, Vincent with the foul.
His first, team third in the second half, as we've got 2 new players in here. Humphreys making his first appearance, as well as Jet Vincent back on. Ballbrock and Mendez to sit.
Nearly 14 minutes the Thunderhawks have gone without a field goal. They've scored nothing here in the third quarter.
Squeeze it now to Tallheim into the corner. Screened by Colton Bailey. Left for a three is Tallheim, but he'll miss it short. Nobody's guarding Humphreys in the corner. Just stepped in off the bench, and he made it!
A 3-ball, much needed by Humphreys.
Somebody needed to score the basketball. Coach Bixman said, who wants to do it? Humphreys raised his hand, and he made it work.
Boy, they needed that. And the 3-ball can get you back in the game in a hurry.
Here's Loya trying to find somewhere to go with it. He's kind of now switched now by Jet. High ball screen by Cox. They squeeze it into him. Higher took it from him. 2-on-2. Vincent all the way to the rim. He's going to get bumped, and he'll go to the line to get 2. Loya got him.
So Vincent Trey will go to the free throw line. A 3-point basket by Trevin Humphreys. Finally got the Thunderhawks on the board in the second half. After they went nearly 14-plus minutes without a field goal.
They're kind of lucky just to be down by 11 here, really, Rich. I mean, you can't go that long without scoring.
Well, I got to tell you.
Did I kick the camera? Sorry, Jordan. Not your fault.
Free throw good.
There it is. Thank you. The old Rich got it. Hansen trying to find somewhere to go. Now goes to Bailey. Loya. 1-2 dribbles now to Brands. Fires it inside to Colton Bailey with the left hand. He's going to get fouled by Humphreys. He'll go to the line.
I tell you, this Bailey, I mean, you know him. You followed him all year. He's not big, but he really knows how to use his body, and he's physical.
His lower half is very impressive when it comes to getting position and playing big. He's only listed at 6 foot tall, and the guys say he ain't even 6 foot tall. But he plays like he's about 6'2" and 220 pounds. Inside, he can bang with anybody. He knocks down that first free throw. His second one is also up and good. 37-25. Northern Valley now leads.
12-point lead. Across the timeline with it. Higher back on the floor now for the Thunderhawks. 90 seconds left in the third. Driving down the lane. The shot good, and a foul. A great drive to the basket that time by none other. Humphreys again.
Yeah, the sophomore coming off the bench has been just what the Thunderhawks have needed. He's going to go and see if he can make his second three-point trip in about the last 3 here for the Hawks.
Humphreys at the line. The free throw on the way. Good.
He's a streaky shooter. I've seen him go off well, and if Northern Valley doesn't match him, he himself is going to bring the Thunderhawks right back into this.
It's a 9-point game. A moment ago it was 15.
Here's Hansen in the corner. Goes around a double screen. Gets it switched off. Trying to lob it inside here to Branson. They do. He turns around. Fadeaway jump shot's going to be short. No good. But the rebound is all fought for. And he bowls a jump ball. And the possession arrow points to Northern Valley.
1:05 left to play in the third quarter.
So Bailey Sides has got rested there. He's coming back in now. He'll play it in for Northern Valley as they go 1-4. 1-4 fires it out of bounds. Sides thought Loya was going one way. Loya thought Sides was going the other way.
Unofficially, 13 turnovers in the game for the Huskies. Watch out.
Humphreys left open for 3. This one's going to be short. Rebounded by Jet Vincent, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
And Loya got him, and with the clock stopped, the Thunderhawks are able to edge their way back into this game. Could cut what was a 15-point lead to 7 here. Jet Vincent on the year at the free throw line. A 73% free throw shooter.
He's a heck of a shooter. Spends a lot of time in the gym, but both of those two end up short. I think it's between his ears right now. That kid can shoot the ball.
Husky basketball.
Here's Hansen. Gets it inside to Colton Bailey. He's going to go up and through higher, but no whistle. And Humphreys comes away with a rebound as we're under 40 to go.
I think the Thunderhawks thought maybe it was a charge, actually. The referees let him play through it.
Humphreys with a little teardrop, no good. Sides will get that rebound, and he'll be fouled.
Yeah, the foul is going to be on Humphreys. Second foul, the 15th foul of the half.
So Northern Valley to play it in here to Sides with 25 to go here in the third quarter. Sides is saying, everybody down, we'll go 1-4, give me a high ball screen, and we'll move on from there. He calls it out. There's Cox with the high ball screen. They switch it over. Jet's going to guard him now with 11. Now 10 to go. Another high ball screen here from Colton Bailey. Now he's got Big Z all over him. 6, 5. Another pick. Sides gets to fire the 3. Long, no good. Big Z will control the rebound. Three-quarter shot. Just over the backboard. We got to go to the fourth quarter to see who's going to win this one.
Dickman, CPA, located in Grinnell, Kansas.
Well, here we go, folks. Strap on the old seatbelt. Fourth quarter underway, and a turnover to start the fourth quarter by the Thunderhawks.
Every second counts. Every possession counts. It's a fourth quarter in a state playoff game, and here we go. Hansen inside to Colton Bailey. Will kick back out to Cox. Now to Sides. Fires a 3. Going to be short. No good. Jet rips it down for the rebound.
Here come the Thunderhawks, down by 9 on the ball. Outside, Jet, long 3 by Vincent. No. Rebounded out to the Huskies.
Tallheim to walk it up here across. Now he gets it to Sides on the wing. As Tallheim clears, Sides now goes over. Trying to lob it inside is not a good idea there by Colton Bailey, picked off by Trey Vincent.
14th turnover of the game for the Huskies.
Isaac Mendez for 3. Good!
Hey!
Just what the doctor ordered, or Coach Bixman. Which one?
Mendez has just cut this lead to 6, folks.
Sides working around the high ball screen. Tries to go in, but has to kick it out to Cox. Now to Tallheim on the side. Gets it into Howe in the
turnover. Here come the Huskies. Back on defense and Thunderhawk basketball. Humphreys on a drive. Kicks it far side of the floor. Vincent. Back to Humphreys. Outside to Mendez. Just knocked down a triple. Outside with the ball. Thunderhawks down by 6. Down low. Zarbanicki in the corner. Vincent. Left side. Humphreys looking inside. Zarbanicki posting up. Outside driving. Vincent outside. Zarbanicki. Far side Mendez. Mendez on the dribble. Man-to-man defense by the Huskies. Outside to Humphreys. Humphreys driving left side. Vincent thought about it. Driving in the lane. Lost it. A whistle and a hand check foul. And I think it's going to be on Thalheim.
I think they're going to get Sides, and that's who they do give it to. They give it to Sides on a little bump there at the top. They give him the whistle. That's the 5th foul on the Huskies, the 2nd on Sides.
Well, they were both in the neighborhood. Sides gets it. Here comes the shot. And good by Vincent in the lane.
Northern Valley should know better. They've ran that play against them about 7 or 8 times. Jet Vincent puts it in. All the way to the rim. His Sides no good because it was blocked by Big Z.
And trying to maybe do a little too much on his own. Here comes Wheatland Grinnell. Once down by 15.
4-point game.
Outside with it. Humphreys on the dribble. Just about walked. Coach Sides wanted to travel. Driving the lane. Nope. It's going to be a blocking foul. And Thunderhawks will go to the line. Vincent to the line to shoot 2. 37-33. They've outscored Northern Valley 5-0 in the 4th quarter. And at the line to add to it is Vincent. Trey's free throw good.
Free throws are going to be huge down the stretch.
Trying to cut it to 2, and he did. 37-35. Husky basketball.
Sides working against Trey Vincent with an around-the-back dribble. Now he goes all the way over to Tallheim. Tallheim, great defense there by Mendez. Now they'll get it to Loya. Into the corner for Tallheim. Northern Valley trying to use a little bit of offense here to get an easy one. Loya now back to Sides here on the handoff. He'll go to the rim. He'll try and get it in there, but it's knocked out of there once again. Mendez 3-on-2, all the way to the rim, up and in. We're tie ball game.
Mendez with the basket, and we're tied at 37.
And Mendez with
and
another
steal.
Away.
Mendez with the ball. Another turnover, 7.5 for the lead. Outside shot missing.
I thought that was going to go in with money there, Rich.
This place would have exploded had it gone in. But Northern Valley needs to settle down here.
High ball screen. Now they go over the top. Loya dead with it now. Has to go to Sides. Sides around to the rim.
It's going to be a foul before the shot. And the foul is going to be whistled on Vincent. His 2nd.
But
the 6th team foul out of bounds to the Huskies. Next foul puts him at the line.
2 Huskies hit the ground. Loya fires a 3, and he hits the bottom of the net.
Loya with a triple.
Big shot, Loya.
Their first basket of the 4th quarter. Vincent drives, shoots it on the way, and he got it. Jet Vincent in the lane. 40-39. Huskies by 1.
Sides. Double team there by Humphreys. He'll pull up short on the shot, but he gets his own offensive rebound, but it's off of Humphreys and out of bounds. Humphreys has got to stay close to Loya right here, right now.
What a game. Northern Valley led by as many as 15. Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks didn't score a field goal in the 2nd quarter and didn't score their first field goal in the 2nd half until 2 minutes plus left in the 3rd quarter when Humphreys hit a triple on the left side of the floor. But since then, it's been all Thunderhawks.
Absolutely, except for the one shot there by Loya in the corner. It's been a complete different ball game. They get it inside to Cox here, and we got a foul, and Vincent will get a foul against Cox. The senior is going to step to the line with under 4 minutes to play to extend his team's lead.
Cox to the free throw line. That's the 7th team foul. Cox on the year is a 60% free throw shooter, and he missed it. Big free throw. That was a 1-and-1. Far side, Vincent on a drive. Trey, whistle, and a trip. He did get tripped. Northern Valley didn't like the call, but he did trip. And that will send Vincent to the line because that's the 7th team foul on the Huskies.
Third on sides as Vincent goes back to the line where he just made 2. And he makes another one without hitting the rim. Tie ball game at 40. What does Rich Epp say here?
Vincent is 5 for 5 at the line in the second half. Thunderhawks for the lead. Yes, he got it on the rattle shot. 41-40. Thunderhawks by 1. Once down by 15.
Sides trying to push a little bit too hard, a little bit too much, and goes through Tallheim's hands as he was in the corner. Northern Valley's going to go into their press as they go into a 1.
Yeah, Coach Bixman's going to call a timeout.
And don't forget to ask about Equity Bank Insurance, which offers an array of insurance products from home, auto, farm, business, and crop insurance. Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
The Equity in
Welcome back.
At the kitchen sink.
Welcome back, folks. Mendez with the ball. Free throw line. Bounce pass to Zarbanicki. Lost the ball. Here comes Northern Valley. Back in a steal, but Loya kept a hold of it.
Now Loya's got it dead in the corner, gets it to Sides. Wide open if they can find him is Tallheim in the far corner. Sides drops one in for Cox and has it swatted there by Vincent. Pull up, jump shot, Sides, good! Northern Valley back with a 1-point lead.
That's only Sides' 5th point of the second half. 42-41, Thunderhawks down by 1. Mendez for 3, no. Rebound over the back, Vincent. That's going to get you a foul every time.
Yeah, and Loya's going to have to go to the line and make him pay.
So to the free throw line will be Loya.
He's got 10 tonight so far in the game, but I think this will be his first trip to the free throw line, right, Rich?
That's right, and Loya on the year at the free throw line. Let me check and see what his percentage is at the free throw line. 50% on the year.
He needs to back up.
Rattled it home.
Hit him when it matters, right? Hit him when it matters. Northern Valley with a 2-point lead. Loya rattles the second one home as well.
44-41. Mendez with the ball for the Thunderhawks. Mendez driving baseline, puts it up, blocked, but a foul call. And shooting 2 will be Mendez.
Northern Valley had got the block shot. Lenning, Loya got the, they gave it to Loya. I thought they were going to give it to Tallheim, but that's a 4th on Loya.
It is, and it is the 8th team foul. Mendez to the line to shoot. First one on the way. Good. Isaac.
Yeah, good to see both teams going to the line here and making them pay. It just makes for a more exciting game.
Loya was 2 out of 3 in the first half. Cuts the lead to 2. Free throw coming from Mendez. Got it?
Oh, no, he did it again.
Over the line.
He did it again. That's the second time this game.
He did it in the first half. He did it in the second. 2-point Husky lead. Northern Valley ball. We're under 2:40 left to play in the game.
Hanson now checked in. He's dribbling here against Humphreys. Now to Cox up high. Looking for where to go and goes to Tallheim. Big switch. They get to Cox rolling to the rim. Up with the left hand and good. First offense of the second half.
First basket for Cox in the game. Outside for 3. Vincent, no. Rebounded out to the Huskies.
Cox with a big rebound secure. He's got to do that the rest of the game. Tallheim all the way to the baseline, has to kick it back out here to Colton Bailey.
Now you're up by 4. I think you get patient here.
Sides has it blocked by Jet Vincent. Now it's swatted out of there. Big Z swings it up to Trey, and he makes it. We got a tie. No, this is a 2-point game. Northern Valley still leading here with 1:50 to go.
46-44.
The turnovers have been costly to Northern Valley all night there, and the Thunderhawks make them pay on that one.
Yeah, you're down to 1:41 to play. You're up by 2. Take care of the basketball, and Sides again gets it slapped away. Right side with the ball in the corner now.
Tallheim. He goes back to Sides, trying to get it inside to Colton Bailey, and they do. He hesitates and gets his own offensive rebound, but can't get the second one to go. Cox and Zerbanecki going at it. You've got it. Oh.
A jump ball. And
one guy had a fist and one guy had an open hand. If you're an official, you know what that means.
It's a jump ball out of bounds, and guess what? Northern Valley with the ball, 1:19 to go. When you're up by 2 with 1:19 to go, you don't do anything but a layup, in my opinion.
That's right. So Sides is going to squeeze it in here to Colton Bailey, but it'll be a kicked ball as it went off of Trey's foot. So it'll reset that shot clock. Do we have one of those? No, we don't have one of those.
1:18 left. Huskies.
Get it in here to Cox. He's swarmed by the Thunderhawks. Now they get it to Tallheim. He goes around that high ball screen. Nobody's guarding him if he wants to step up. And he gets it out to Hanson. Goes around a double screen. Now they get a switch. Nobody was guarding Colton Bailey inside. They get it to him, and he'll be fouled by Humphreys.
Well, they went deep, down in the paint. Well, there's no paint, but in the lane. Free throws are big here.
Where Northern Valley runs that double screen, they seem to lose Colton Bailey leaking to the rim every time. Northern Valley just has missed him the last couple. They got it to him here. He gets the foul call. He goes to the line, but the first one goes long, but somehow the kind rogue is kind to Mr. Colton Bailey, and we got a 3-point game. If you're the Thunderhawks with 1:01 here to go, don't be firing threes. Get to the rim, boys. Get to the rim.
This is a big free throw for Northern Valley right here.
Oh! Tallheim with even a bigger rebound.
Wow.
The little guy, the 5'10 freshman, squeezes his little frame in there, goes high enough to get the rebound. Zarbanecki with a foul. Tallheim to the line.
Wow, Tallheim.
He's done it all year, Rich.
He'll shoot 2 here. That's a 10th team foul, a double bonus situation. Oh, he missed it. Tallheim just a freshman, and on the year, he is a 63% free throw shooter. It is a 3-point game. So for the 2 misses at the line in a row by the Huskies.
Tallheim rattles that one in, gives Northern Valley the 4-point lead.
Here's Mendez, and he traveled with the ball. He wanted to go into the corner to Humphreys. Humphreys wasn't there yet, and he just turned it over.
Humphreys wasn't quite looking, and he didn't want to throw it into the bench. So Tallheim now to Sides. As the defense has got to step up, and they double Sides there in the corner. Now they've tripled Sides in the corner.
And traveling called on Sides.
And the crowd is livid.
The Northern Valley crowd didn't like the call, but you've got to adjust to the officiating.
Yep. And here is a substitution. It's higher back in here for Humphreys. Starters all on the floor here for the Thunderhawks. Starters all but Hanson in here for Loya because he's got them fouls.
All right. Inbounds it comes, higher with the ball in the backcourt. Thunderhawk ball, they're down by 4. 48-44. Higher outside with the ball to the right side, looking now for Vincent. Jet outside to Trey. Trey stops, looks. Mendez fires a 3. No. Rebound hauled out of there to the Huskies.
Quickly advances it with Hanson. Now they're going to mug Tallheim at the top of the key. And we're under 30 seconds to go, and it's now time to ice baby this one away with the freshman Kenton Tallheim, who just made 1 of 2. He'll step back to the line. Double bonus. He'll have 2 looks at it.
The foul, the 3rd of the game on Trey Vincent. And we're going to be trying to give his team a 6-point lead if possible. He gets a free throw. You want me to do this?
No, I'll do it. I was just being calm. You know, this kid right here.
You're calm?
Yeah, I am pretty calm because this kid has put in so many hours shooting the basketball. It ain't even funny.
Well, he hits both free throws there, 50-44. Northern Valley up by 6 in the corner with the ball. Humphreys, who hit the big three in the third quarter. Vincent outside to Zarbanicki, now to Mendez. 19 seconds left. Humphreys for three. It's rolling off. Rebounded out. Husky ball and a foul in the backcourt. 12.5 left. 50-44. Northern Valley is going to go to the semifinals. And I dare say there's not another team in the state in any class that lost their first 7 games of the year and will be playing in the semifinals come Friday.
It's a pretty good feat here by Northern Valley. Besides, it's going to go to the line here to knock 2 down because at least one of them. Give me one of them. There it is. And I talked to Rich Epp. I've got a connection with him. He says that Open Spaces Sports will follow either one of these teams if they go to the semifinals. So we'll be there right alongside them unless a miracle happens. Northern Valley's going to punch their ticket, going to advance here. Heck of a year. Zarbanecki checks out of the game to get the hand from everybody. The Big Z, the senior, he made people pay all year long. I really enjoyed watching him this year. And if you're the Thunderhawks, you're a young team, you're ready to go back again. But this night is all about Northern Valley just being able to hang on. And look at that crowd ready to roll as they go on to the home court of the Thunderhawks here in Greenfield. And not only win this one by 8 going away here, but Northern Valley for the 3rd straight game has upset their way continuing on
to the semifinals. We'll tip our hat to the Thunderhawks of Wheatland Grinnell, who had an 8-game winning streak snapped here tonight. What a season Coach Will Bixman had for his Thunderhawks Wheatland Grinnell, and what a roll the Huskies of Northern Valley are on. They have won now 13 out of their last 15 games after starting 0-7. Back for a recap of the game in just a bit. Folks, Rich Epp here in Greenfield at Wheatland Grinnell High School, where the Northern Valley Huskies pick up their 15th win of the year and their 13th win in their last 15 games after starting the season 0-7. They started off fast today. They built a 15-point lead early in the third quarter when they came out firing after they led at halftime by 23-20. They stretched the lead to 15. The Thunderhawks could not buy a basket. They hadn't scored a field goal in the second quarter. They hadn't scored a field goal in the third quarter until about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left when a young kid, Trevin Humphreys, off the bench, drilled a 3 and then got another 3 the old-fashioned way, and all of a sudden the 15-point lead was cut to 9 and then to 7, and before you knew it, the Thunderhawks took a 1-point lead in the fourth quarter, but the Huskies were not to be denied, battled back, hit their free throws in the fourth quarter, and pick up the win. I've got to tell you, Clint, it's a remarkable, remarkable accomplishment so far, and I'm sure those kids, and I'm sure that Coach Sides is saying, we're not done yet.
No, they don't want to be done whatsoever. They got to watch that 2018 team as they were in junior high and stuff like that go and make an impact to the state tournament. Once they finally got to the state tournament, they took it all the way. And they're going to have their opportunity. If the state tournament goes chalk from here on out, I'm guessing they're going to reseed. You're going to get the number 1 team in the state. You're going to get Hanover over there. But that's something that Northern Valley is not afraid of, and has happened multiple times. I can remember in 1990 that team that won that year had to go in and play as the number 8 seed, went up against the number 1 seed and upset them on the way in, and the other teams have done that in the past. Northern Valley is ready to do it, and they can do it by the scoring column. I was going to say, Rich always says the first team to 50 wins. Well, Northern Valley got to 52. They got there from the free throw line there a little bit, but this team usually scores points when it doesn't turn the ball over. You got to witness a little bit.
20 turnovers today.
20 turnovers and you win.
Yeah. Well, you win because you won your free throws late in the game because the Thunderhawks did come back. And like I said, you got to tip your hat to Will Bixman's team. They didn't die. They didn't quit. They were down by 15. and they saw a way to come back, and did they ever. They got back. They took a 1-point lead, but the Huskies then went to the free throw line and rebounded the ball strong late in the game, and then went to the free throw line, and the young freshman who goes to the free throw line, Tallheim, and hits, I think, 3 out of 4 down the stretch to pick up the victory, 52-44. Folks, if you're out there listening, we will be in Great Bend on Friday, and we will do the semifinal game. I'm guessing it's going to be against probably Hanover if they won tonight, but maybe not, because we don't know who won the other quarterfinal games. We'll wait and see. Doesn't matter. Open Spaces Sports, who's covered the Huskies all year long, thanks to Clint Cox and thanks to the fine sponsors that we've had out of the Almena, Long Island, Norton area. We will be there. It will be an audio broadcast only. Keisha has a contract with the NFHS. It'll be an audio broadcast only. So, Clint, you and I have to paint a picture, which is what I used to do for decades on radio. We'll paint the picture for you. Don't go somewhere. If you want to pay to go watch it on NFHS, go ahead. You can turn us on and listen to us. Open Spaces Sports will be there to cover the action live on audio.
Heck of a season so far. I cannot wait. The ride is not over for me, Rich. It's been wonderful.
Well, let me go through the scoring real quickly for the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks, who finished the season at 15-7. 12 points in the game for Trey Vincent. Isaac Mendez had 11. 9 in the game for Jet Vincent. 6 apiece, Trevor Zarbanicki, and 6 also for Trevin Humphreys for the Thunderhawks. For the Northern Valley Huskies, 14 in the game to lead the way by Bailey Sides. 12 in the game for Eric Loya, who had a monster 3 in the fourth quarter. 10 in the ball game for Colton Bailey, and 9 in the ball game for Kenton Tallheim. 3 in the contest. Who was that?
Drew Skimper.
Skimper had 3, and then 2 in the ball game for Theron Cox. 52-44, and what I've always said is this: 97% of the time, first team to 50 wins. I'm sorry, but I'm right again.
Yes, you are. And Northern Valley scores a lot. They get to 50 almost every game. That's why they've been winning, right? They have the Rich rule down.
Well, I don't know if they had anybody's rule down, but they pick up the win here tonight. I want to thank Will Bixman, who's the athletic director and the basketball coach here at Grinnell High School at Grainfield, for their great hospitality. And the folks don't come any better than in Grainfield and Grinnell and Gove and through this community. And, of course, I always like to say you can't find better people anywhere in the world than right here in Northwest Kansas. And so we'll continue to follow the Northern Valley Huskies on Friday. Dalton Snyder will be on Thursday in Great Bend to cover the Golden Plains Lady Bulldogs, who are undefeated going into the semifinal on Thursday night, also on Open Spaces Sports. So, Clint, thank you.
Thank you
Any
very
final comments?
much. If you don't know the story, I give Rich a call and say, hey, any way we can get the Northern Valley games on? He goes, well, yeah, we don't have anybody to do them, but we could do it if we found the money. And I said, well, I raised my little right hand and said, would you please, sir? It's been a dream of mine for a long time, and I got to execute it this year so far, and now I get to go into the state tournament and travel all the way down there. It's just been a blessing.
Well, we've enjoyed you covering the Huskies. You are the voice of the Huskies. I'm the voice of the Colby Eagles, and Cody's the voice of the Hoxie Indians, who, too, by the way, on Thursday will be playing at Bramblage Coliseum. I mean, how would you like to go to Bramblage and play as a high school kid in the state tournament in a Big 12 arena, the Bramblage Coliseum, the home of the K-State Wildcats? Hoxie will be there. Cody Epp will be there. Open Spaces Sports will be there. And we're following these teams till they ain't playing no more.
Absolutely. Thank you, and God bless all those sponsors to make this thing happen.